It's Hump Day Food FAQers, and here we are again.
Hump Day! Do you remember that commercial where the camel
Exactly
would walk to the office?
Hump Day.
Exactly. So every time I think of Hump Day, I think of the camel. Hump Day!
So yeah, we're here again, giving you an amazing recipe to try that we love ourselves.
Yes.
And since we've been having a little bit of a carb heavy week, we had some pasta, we had some French bread pizza. Today, we're going to have something that you may not have all the time, which I just tried this recipe, this creamy cucumber salad recipe. My original idea was to make something kind of Middle Eastern, right? And I didn't know where I was going to go with it, but I just bought chicken, some naan. You can buy a big fluffy pita if you wanted. Oh, and this cucumber salad. But I think that the inspiration for this dinner is absolutely the cucumber salad. Have you ever had one, Kay?
I have.
The creamy one?
I have.
It was the first time I've ever had it.
Oh, really? No, it's good. I have. Especially now in the summertime.
Oh my God, it was so
nice
good.
And light. It's refreshing.
Yes. And what I did with this meal, which I sent you a picture of, I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
I pulled out the wheel of taco and I repurposed it. And I created kind of the same riff on that, but with more Middle Eastern-y flavors. So the star for me was this creamy cucumber salad. And this is what I did. I took Persian cucumbers, I rinsed them, and then I thinly sliced them with a knife. It doesn't have to be a mandolin. It can be if you want it to be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And then I put it on a strainer. And then I got an onion, just a regular white onion. You can use red, of course, but I don't usually have them on hand. You painstakingly thinly slice them in like half moon shapes. You put it with the cucumbers in a colander over a bowl. You salt it generously, and then you leave it aside wherever you want. And you make sure that all the salt is spread in. You get in there and you zhuzh it with your hands. Then you make the dressing. And the dressing is super simple. I made mine with half sour cream and half Greek yogurt so it's a quarter cup of each. I like the zing of the Greek yogurt. Many recipes only have sour cream, but since I was making a Middle Eastern kind of riffy something, I wanted that like tang.
Yeah.
And it was yummy. So you add that I think I used red wine vinegar and I put in like a tablespoon maybe, but you can use less and have it be a little bit less tart. Lots and lots of fresh chopped dill. This is really, there's such a compliment to the crunch of the onion and the, what is this vegetable I can't think of? Cucumber. Jesus.
Cucumbers.
So anyway, you do all this, right? You make the sauce, you add the sour cream, the yogurt, the vinegar, the dill, some sugar, at least a teaspoon of sugar, salt and pepper to taste. And then once that's mixed in, I went over to the vegetables and I just like pressed them gently against the colander to get any excess water because I have zero patience to wait 30 minutes for this shit to happen. I took that and then I plopped it into the dressing and I mixed it in and I put it in the fridge. It was a revelation. So good. And what I really loved is that the onions were like domesticated, friendly onions. They weren't sharp. They didn't want to bite.
Prophylactic.
They were prophylactic.
Right. Because they're domesticated also. What the hell is it with you and these words? Like at nighttime, like your brain just like goes to these, these words to describe. It's like that onion was delicious. It was domesticated, guys. Like there's nothing better than a domesticated onion and a, prophylactic prepared pizza.
Oh my God, we should call it prophylactic pizza.
Prophylactic pizza. If you guys want to know what a prophylactic pizza is, please
Go
listen
back
to yesterday's. And that's Mari.
Making fun of me, but listen, this is true. It like the onion was so nice and just had flavor and no bite, which I hate raw onions when you bite into them. So good. And then I just got a naan. I got a package of frozen naan at Trader Joe's, which I love because you can freeze it and it doesn't go bad. Right? That's so easy. And then I cut them up and put them in one of the cubbies in my wheel of taco, which is now a wheel of Middle Eastern food. And then I put some hummus, which I love to like make a little dredge in the center and add olive oil and some za'atar if you have it. I love za'atar. Have you had za'atar?
I have. I was just about to ask if you were using that.
It is one of my favorite things to make when I'm making kind of like this flavor, this vibe. I love za'atar, and I like to eat it on hummus too. It's so good. And then a little flaky salt, which I'm also obsessed with, and some chopped up tomatoes with parsley, and then the protein, Kay. What kind of protein are we having with this?
So I wanted to keep it really simple, Maddie, and I wanted to, kind of go with the vibe you were doing. So I just took thinly sliced chicken breast. It's one of my favorite quick things to do. Thinly sliced chicken breast, and you're going to put some extra virgin olive oil. And if you want to be a little bit luxurious, put a knob of butter in there.
Yeah.
A knob. And let that get all melty, and then go ahead, season your chicken breast liberally with salt and a lot of cracked black pepper.
Yes.
And go ahead and put it on there. And while that's cooking, it's going to cook really quick. While that's cooking, a couple minutes each side, flip it over where it gets like nice and colorful. And you're going to juice like 2 lemons.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's almost done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to pour that lemon juice over it and just let it keep cooking for a couple more minutes. And
delicious.
And it's citrusy. And, I was thinking while you were talking right now, you could throw some of that za'atar onto that chicken also.
Yes.
And that'll complement the flavor of everything else you were doing. It'll tie it all in together.
I got my za'atar at Trader Joe's. I don't know if it's just a seasonal item, but yeah, I mean, it's a blend you can find anywhere, but
yeah, absolutely.
It's so worth getting.
And like I said, we were kind of carb heavy Monday and Tuesday. And as a true lover of carbs, it is good once in a while to have a kind of a no carb meal.
No, this is not a no carb meal. There's naan involved, and it's delicious and warm and crispy.
I mean, it's not like a lot of carbs,
whatever. This is what we did. We would get the little piece of naan because I cut them up into quarters and smear a little bit of hummus, and then we put the chicken on top. Oh, because I diced the chicken so that it's like taco-y. And then you top it with whatever you want. It was like kind of like an open-faced pita sandwich taco.
Did you velvet your chicken?
No, not for this. That's for Asian food. We're going to talk about that. I wish.
Okay, we're going to talk about velveting.
Okay. All right. Anyway, and so this is a super simple meal. And let's say you don't want to make chicken. Just buy a chicken breast, lemon pepper, rotisserie.
Buy rotisserie chicken. And just use a rotisserie chicken fry. Rotisserie chickens are the best lifesaver.
I know how much you love them.
I can make like 5 fucking meals out of this. But get a rotisserie chicken and serve it with this, because I know what cucumber dish you're talking about. I have not had yours, but I know what cucumber dish you're talking about. And absolutely, you don't have to.
Special.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. The star of this show is the cucumbers. So that is really the star here, believe it or not.
Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy? And honestly, I swear, like, trust me, it is that good. This cucumber salad is that good. And it's so simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of ingredients. You don't need a lot of time. You can really make this special little thing by almost like replating things. A little hummus, a little naan, it's like, it's a way to make something fast that is special and still very nutritious.
Right.
With Wheel of Taco, which I'm going to have to photograph and put on our Instagram, which we never go on.
Yeah, we're going to do something with that.
Wheel of Taco.
You get that Wheel of Taco. You're going to make that Wheel of Taco famous.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do it, guys. We'll brand it Food FAQ Wheel of Taco, and then we'll sell them.
Oh God, everybody will have a Wheel of Taco, and we're going to send one to Ina.
Oh, Ina would use it, but we'll make hers like...
She would throw it away.
She would not.
It would not go with any dish she has in her home. Like, my entire dish set, forks, knives, spoons, and cups is the cost of like one of her saucers. So...
We'll make a special one for Ina, like China or something, and we'll paint it hydrangea blue. We got plans for Ina. We're not sending her regular stuff.
No, that is true.
Okay. All right.
Put hydrangeas on it. Okay.
We'll hand paint it.
You'll hand paint it because that's not going to fucking happen.
Anyway, we hope you're enjoying these weekly menu recipes that I tell you, I just made. It was so good, and I hope you make it too.
From Dinnertopia.
Cucumberlandia. No. I'm not allowed to have the talent.
You know what? Let me stick with the words, and you can prophylactic it and...
Fuck you.
And domesticate your food.
You know what? All right, you guys, we will catch up with you tomorrow with another tasty recipe for you to enjoy.
Bye, friends.
Bye.